Welcome back. It's been a while, I know. One of my videos to be not edited. Just got done working out. But today we are going to be discussing agents. Because you know what? Just had the talk with an agent, and I don't particularly like some agents these days. So this video is going to be for players, young agents, experienced agents, and experienced players, and everything in between, and anyone else who wants to learn something else new about what the true job of an agent is, and why a lot of agents these days don't really cut up for it. See, when you're an agent, you're in sales, so you are selling your player. So let's just say you have me, who is, I came out of school, Division I. I was projected to go in the NBA draft. Now I have a lot of accolades. The 4 championships, etc. See, an agent doesn't really need to sell you because they can look at your accolades. So all they can say is, "Look, I got a player who's real nice here. Do you want him? Okay, well, you got to pay me 10% to get him." Essentially, that's what happens, because for most contracts, like most contracts I've dealt with, the team will pay the commission to the agent, including, and normally it doesn't take out of my salary, but sometimes they can. Some players, they have to pay the agent's commission. See, I don't like that, because if you do that, that means I'm paying for your service when you didn't even do anything. See, that's what a lot of agents think. See, agents, they have connections with teams, and all they're going to do is find the most expensive one, and all of a sudden they're just going to put their player there, despite the fact it might not be the best situation for them. They could not even have the money, which is why understanding their financial situation is important. And at the end of the day, their obligation to you disappears once that contract's signed. Well, let me not say when that contract's signed. It's normally when you get past your physical. See, when you first get there, in the first 2 days, you have to go through this medical physical, and if you pass, the agents get 10%. So 10% of your entire salary, $150,000, they get 15 grand. See, they want that. See, it's funny because every agent I've spoken to, the moment I would get there, all my agents are heavy on, okay, when are they going to send the check? When are they going to send the fee? They need to send the fee. They need to send the fee because they want that money so bad. See, but once they leave, they have no more prior obligation. So that's not count the fact that you might just lose your job in 2 months because they ran out of money, or let's say that they just put you in a bad situation where you don't mold well with the team, or they have a terrible coach or terrible GMs who aren't managing it well. See, they don't care at that point. They already got you in that contract. They already got their money and they're out. See, a lot of inexperienced agents do this because they put their players in bad situation, which essentially what happened to me in the beginning of my career. I would probably be in the NBA right now if I had the right agent at the time. See, but I didn't, which is fine. I accept the responsibility for that. See, well, what most agents don't realize is, you need to add value when you're dealing with a player like me, for instance, who understands the essence of business. You're in sales. I'm a realtor. I'm in sales. I'm a real estate agent. I get it. But for you to make a sale as a real estate agent, you must add value. You must bring a deal. You must have the knowledge. You must have the money. You must have value. You must add value somehow. See, if you don't do that, you don't really deserve the money. And a lot of agents who are walking around right now who just knows just the essence top level teams. See, a lot of players make the agent. Just look at LeBron James, for instance, when he first got into the league. See, he made his friend his agent. See, his agent didn't need to do anything. Like, LeBron James sold himself, and he just got a cut. That's essentially what a lot of higher class guys, that's what happens. They don't really need the agent, but they use the agent because they have resources and connections outside. But if you take that upon yourself and, you make your own media business, you make your own highlights. Like, if you're doing all this yourself, what do you need the agent for? I mean, all you're going to do is put my video in front of people. That's all you're doing. See, but I can do that through social media now. You see, that's how it works. See, so you have to have an understanding when this is happening to you, so you can make an informed decision. If an agent has a website for you, a player profile for you, they make your own highlights, they get your games, they find a way to get games and then cut and make highlights. See, that's when you deserve your 10%. See, but most agents don't do that. they don't really invest in their players. They'll invest in the players that will, in the future, make the money. They'll invest in those guys. See, because if you do well in their place, see, that means when you leave, they have access to you. So it's like, oh, see how good he played? You want him again? You got to come through me now. And that's what this guy tried to do. He said, I want it to work for you. Okay, well, send me the offer. Just send me the offer. Couldn't send me the offer. He kept saying, well, he's beating around the bush. See, I don't have time for this. See, and when I tried to explain to him, he was like, look, I'll just find you a good job. I'll send you the contract. You sign, it's done. The team will pay for it. See, why am I allowing the team to pay for it when I could accept that? I could write up my own contract and make it like a signing bonus. I'll take your 10% finder's fee and use it for myself. Why not? Same thing. See, that's what you don't understand. See, and when I point this out to this agent, he had absolutely zero to say. He didn't know what to say. He kept saying, well, I love how honest you are. I love, like, you're going to do great things. Like, immediately he went right down the hill because he knew he couldn't add value into my life. Until you add value, you don't need to be an agent, which is why I don't like agents, because most agents don't add value. So if you're going to deal with an agent, future agents, learn to add value, learn the skills, learn how to not only negotiate, but also make sure you have a team with you. Make sure you have someone who edits videos for your clients, because your clients are worried about basketball. So why don't you take that off their hands? Make sure you're putting up highlights, mid-season highlights. You're keeping everyone up to date with your entire network. So when things are done and things are gone, they'll have jobs outside. That's how you work as an agent. If you're not doing that, don't come to me then. I'll do it myself, which is what I told this guy. I'll just do it myself. Why give you 10%? I don't take the 10%. I'm going to have a signing bonus. Here's my signing bonus, plus what I'm already going to get. That's how most people need to think. Now, I understand with this video, I understand that not everyone's going to have that skills or expertise. But just know that most agents will not look out for your best interest. They will go for the highest paid, highest money. And that's not always the best situation for people. That's what messed me up. If you look at my Taiwan video, that's exactly what messed me up there. So, youngins, understand that's what agents are. Agents are predatory. They use you, not all the time. No, they can sometimes add value. But you sell a lot more than the agent does. Now, if you're at a lower end, that's why most lower end guys, most agents don't deal with, because they knows a lot of work. And that's when I have my problem, because you're not willing to work for that player. You don't deserve them when they're at the top either. And that's ultimately what can happen. So that's my little rant. I guess you can call it a rant. I don't know. But yeah, I hate it. I can't stand agents. Now, no offense to people who want to work with me, but I couldn't even get basic questions from him. He just kept beating around the bush, asking more questions. And as I kept beating him down, he just gave up. It was funny, because I'm like, see, you're the reason why I don't like agents. He kept saying how different he was. He's like, I think you had bad experiences with other agents. No shit. Yeah, I had bad experiences with other agents. And now, here you are coming to me saying, oh, well, it doesn't work that way. The team will pay for it. Oh, I know the team will pay for it. See, instead of paying you, just pay me. Just pay me the money. Don't worry about you. Don't need you anymore. I already have a job. He was like, oh, you want to play overseas? I don't want to play overseas. You want to play overseas? Yeah, I want to play overseas. I already got it. I got some offers already. I don't need you. What can you provide for me? And all players should accept that, especially your D1 athletes. Athletes, you really have something to show for it. Make sure those agents add value to you, because ultimately they're making money off your name. And they could you got to protect yourself, because ultimately they could put you in very bad situations like what happened to me. So that is my video. Hope everyone learned something. Like I said, little upset because I don't like how this guy came at me, but maybe this could be a learning experience for anyone who can watch this video, that you need to add value to these players. If you can add value, you'll be a very, very successful agent. I'll tell you that much. So, Control-Delete, everyone.